Hey guys, so I hope you are all doing well. Today I'm back with River's room tour Mark 2. Some of you might remember seeing a nursery tour way back, probably 2.5+ years ago, before River was born. I would have shown you the nursery, what it looked like, and kind of the layout and everything. And we've recently had a bit of a rearrange in here. She's moved from her cot to her big girl bed, which is very exciting. And I've also had a complete overhaul of her wardrobe and storage and everything. So I thought I would do an updated room tour. I know a lot of you guys will be expecting this because I mentioned it in a vlog. But let's do it, let's get into it. So, behind me you can see the door that you come in through, and this is one of my favourite features of River's room, is that it actually has like a weird curved entryway. I don't know if you can kind of see on camera, but it has this like weird little mini kind of corridor thing as you walk into the room. And my second favourite thing about this room is how unbelievably light and bright it is. It has these two gorgeous big windows, and it's got two walls to the outside, so it's on like the corner of the house. It does mean it gets a little bit cold in the winter, so we have to keep an eye on the temperature a little bit more closely, but it is just such a light, pretty room. And it still feels super cozy in here, which is one of my favourite things. When we kind of did it up as a nursery, we put new carpet in. It previously had like, I think it was dark blue carpet in here. It could have been green actually. We put in this really fluffy beige carpet and the fluffy rug, and it just feels so cozy and happy in here. It's a room that I love to spend time in. And you guys might remember the cot used to be here where the chair is. The chair used to be there, and she now has a brand new teepee. So as you walk into the room, the focus of the room is the teepee, which she thinks is fantastic. She absolutely loves it. We didn't redecorate this room when River was born. It was already in this pretty kind of floral blue wallpaper, which I really like. It's definitely like not something I would have picked for a nursery, but it works really well. The colour's really pretty, and it just kind of is very calm and neutral in here. We don't have a theme or anything like that. I know that is super popular, but we just kind of picked things that we liked for the room. The teepee was a present from her grandma, from Mike's mum, for her 2nd birthday, which was just after Christmas this year, and I believe it's from the Great Little Trading Company. I know that this is the rainbow star one and it's now out of stock, but they do have other ones like a chevron print, and it's really good. She's had it in here for a while actually, but it was over here where this big teddy bear sits, and it was just kind of in the way, so it works much better now we've got rid of the cot and kind of moved everything around. She loves it. She loves playing in here. She loves getting all her teddies lined up. There's kind of a random selection of cushions in there as well that used to be on her bed before her bed was a bed, when it was just kind of a daybed sofa thing. We've got some prints on the wall, which we finally hung the other day if you watched our vlog. There's a print by Charlie Mackesy that was a present for her birthday this year from our friends. There's a page from a book with like the definition of river. Obviously it's a river, it's not that. It's like a pretty print with her name. We've got her hand like mold things that we did when she was 5 weeks old up here, and a little print that I just thought was pretty that I got as a gift. So that's that wall there, and then on here she has the little coffee table, which Mike gave me so much grief when we ordered this. This is from Graham and Green. I love Graham and Green. The shelves are also from Graham and Green, the little brass and marble kind of vibe going on. Mike was like, this is the least practical thing for a baby's room. You know, she's gonna hit her head. Not once has she hit her head. She just isn't that kind of baby. Like, we were super lucky with her. She just kind of doesn't do that kind of stuff. She's very, very cautious. So we have this kind of chair corner, which doesn't get used as much now. When she was tiny, this was where we would feed her in the night if she woke up, or just before she went to bed. She'd always have her milk in this chair and then go straight into her cot. So I love this chair. This chair is actually from, I think it's from Loaf. But anyway, it's this in this beautiful kind of pale blue colour. I swear it was a little bit brighter before, but the sunlight potentially has faded it. She's also still got her giant giraffe, which was, actually this probably wasn't in her nursery tour video, because she got given this as a gift after after she was born by one of Mike's friends. It's got her Liberty headband on that she never wears, but Mr. Giraffe wears it. And then she's got this little mobile which used to hang above her cot. This was actually from a friend of ours that lives in Kenya. Really pretty bird mobile, and I hung it onto here so that it was kind of above her cot but not directly above her, so it's kind of to the side. And then she has just a few things on the shelves as well, like pictures of when she was first born, picture of her and her godfather, there's a wedding picture of us, picture of me and her in hospital, the Charlie Mackesy book, which she's a little bit too young for, so I put it up there because it's just such a gorgeous book. Her flamingo lamp, which is also from Graham and Green. I'm hoping she will love this as much as I do when she's older, because at the moment she shows zero interest. And then she has a little kind of toy area here. So on the windowsill we just keep little bits and bobs. So these, I think these are actually empty. We used to keep her hair clips in these. There's one hair clip in there. She loves to like mess around with hair clips. She has some building blocks which she loves. A little shoe. I don't even know what this is, but it's like an antique foot. Presumably it's used to make shoes at some point in its life, but that was a gift when she was born. And then this music box she's obsessed with was a birthday gift this year, and that's where her hair clips live now, unless she's pulled them all over the floor. She's got a little toy box in here which has very few toys in them, because they're all in my room at the moment. She likes to bring a selection of toys in the morning into our bedroom, but that gets replenished whenever we tidy up our bedroom. It comes back in here, and then it all goes back again. So this is from my first years. Little toy box, as is the ride-on elephant, which she had when she was only a few months old, never used it until recently. And now she's in love with it. Little ride-on elephant. And the big teddy bear is also from my first years, and it's got her name on here as well. I did a lot of work with them when she was first born, so we've got quite a lot of my first years things in here that are personalised for her. Little nappy bin here, with her name on it as well. She is still in nappies. We're hoping to get her potty trained soon, but she shows no interest yet. So yeah, her nappies are there. And then on this wall, she has a little gallery wall. As you guys will have seen if you watched our vlog the other weekend, these pictures have been ready to go up for over 2 years, and we just never got round to it. So we hung them the other day, and there's just a really lovely selection of different things. So this is a little dress that our friend drew, I think it's pencil, drew for us, and it says River Wren really subtly in the stitching, really pretty. And then she's got this, which was a gift from another friend when she was born, which is like twigs and branches in the letters of her name, and these were like found, like they looked like that when found them, they didn't set them up. Super clever, and like I love that. She has a few other little prints and bits and bobs. And then her big girl bed, which is actually not made up because the sheets are in the wash at the moment. But this day bed, I actually got loads of questions about this when I last showed it. I can't remember where it's from. We bought this online. It was about £150 a few years ago, probably 6 years ago, 7 years ago, when we were in our old house. And the reason why I bought it was because it actually has a little trundle like underneath bed under there, so it pulls out and it's another single bed. We put it in here because we thought it would be amazing when River's bigger and she has friends to stay, she can have them stay in her bedroom and they can have like a proper bed and everything. So this has turned into her bed. I was kind of debating whether or not to get her like a specific kiddie bed, but actually I ended up going for these like bolster inflatable side sheets, which, like I said, this extra cushion is there as well. This bed is not made up at the moment. I'll link where this is from because I can't remember off the top of my head what the company is called that do this, but it's essentially like the sheet comes with 2 zipped compartments that you fit these inflatable barriers onto so she can't fall out of bed. So she absolutely loves this. I was really worried that she would just instantly climb out and be like, no, I'm not going to bed, I'm coming to bed with you guys. But she's actually really good. She's so proud to be in her big girl bed. And she wakes up in the morning and shouts for mummy still, which is really sweet. But yeah, it works really well, and she can actually climb in and out, but she doesn't unless she like is awake for the day, you know. So it's worked out really well. So that's her little bed. She's got some teddies on the end, which again, these have always been here, but even when it wasn't her bed, she's got her little like piglet teddy. Got a bit of a theme of the kind of like sky blue and yellow kind of vibe. So that's her bed, and there's a big mirror up here which makes so many people really nervous that it's going to fall off the wall. Do not worry guys, this is not going to fall off the wall. It is like screwed into the wall as securely as it possibly can be screwed into the wall. Don't you worry. But moving on to the storage, you guys will have seen this if you saw the previous room tour, but River has this amazing kind of storage setup in her room that is 3 cupboards, and I'm going to show you what is in each. We've had a little bit of a change around, so at the moment this side is all of her clothes. So like this is her existing wardrobe, a couple of pairs of shoes at the bottom which are not being used at the moment. The boots, obviously they're like her winter shoes. She'll probably, to be fair, she probably won't wear those again unless the weather goes bad, because she'll have grown out of them. And her Vans, which are like her kind of smarter trainers. But in here we keep all of the clothes that fit her at the moment. She's got lots of really pretty little dresses. This is still my favourite bargain Bicester Village Bon Point dress find. She has lots of pretty shirts too. My absolute favourite, again, another Bicester Village, her Gucci coat, so extra. I mean, a lot of her clothes as well, guys. They're my 2 favourite things. A lot of her clothes are from Next and Zara, and where else? Mostly Next, actually. I buy a lot of baby clothes from Next. So yeah, those are her hanging clothes. And then in here, this divider is from IKEA. Again, this table is from IKEA, but we bought this as a kind of, to have a changing area in her bedroom, which I would 100% say just, you don't need it. Like if you've got a changing mat, you can put it on the bed, you can put it on the floor, wherever, change her wherever. We didn't use this once, so I took the changing mat off here and put, obviously like now her clothes are bigger as well, there's not enough space, but I put this divider in here which has got all of her kind of other clothes in here. So she's got socks, vests, PJs, skirts, t-shirts, jeans, leggings, shorts at the back, and then underneath she has jumpers, cardigans, jumper dresses, tights in the middle, swimsuits, her summer hat. So that is like her current wardrobe, and then at the top she's got like memory box stuff, and then 2 teddy bears that are like fancy pants teddy bears that are like not really for dressing up and throwing at the dog. Basically Squidge steals all of her teddy bears and it drives me bananas, so I'm like, you can't have those ones. And then in this second cupboard, this is where her clothes that are too big for her go. So she gets a lot of hand-me-downs from her big cousin Lulu, and also if I find things in the sale that are like too big but I love and I want her to wear when she's a bit older, I'll buy them. So like this bomber jacket is a Stella McCartney bomber jacket, but it's age 4. I think I got it for £40 at Bicester Village. So yeah, I just thought that was super cute, but it's too big for her now. So all of the stuff that's too big, these are all Lulu's hand-me-downs. This is Lulu's hand-me-downs. This is Bon Point TK Maxx find, Lulu's hand-me-downs, charity shop, and then TK Maxx find. So these are all like age 4 to 5, and as are these 2 baskets of things, mostly hand-me-downs from Lulu. And then any spare products I keep in here. She actually doesn't have her own bathroom, she uses our bathroom, so all of her kind of day-to-day products are in our bathroom, but anything that's like backup or sun cream or whatever that I don't use all the time is in here. And then she has a few like bits of storage, there's like random things in there, like a brush for the rug and a spare monitor and things like that, because the other side of it broke. Little wash bags when we go away. These are shoes that are too big, mostly again hand-me-downs from her cousin. Then she has some blankets. Why do you have so many blankets when you have a baby? Everyone buys you a blanket. River's obsessed with blankets because she likes putting her babies in them and like tucking them up for bedtime. It's really cute. And then on the bottom here, I decided to make these 2 cupboards on the bottom like for River to play with, so that she could have access to her toys, but there's not like toys all over her bedroom. And in case you're wondering, we do have the pink plastic toys, you know, the like toys that you don't want on show. We do have those, but they're just all downstairs. We try and keep all of like the soft toys, the books, and like nice wooden toys and things like that up in her bedroom, and it's just a more kind of serene, calm area for play, and all of the messy play and plastic things and bits and bobs go downstairs where it's a little bit more kind of daytime play. So she's got all her teddy bears and weird and wonderful friends in there. And this cupboard, I put up a picture of this on Instagram the other day, like her whole cupboard system and me reorganizing it, and the amount of questions I got about the sink. So a lot of people are asking, like, is this normal in England to have sinks in cupboards? It's 100% not. This house is really old, and we actually have a couple of these. There's one on the other side of this wall, which is our room, and it has the same thing, like a sink in a cupboard. We never use it. We never use this sink, but I wouldn't ever want to take it out because I think it's a really quirky, cool feature of the house. I really like it, and when she's older she probably will use it a lot to like brush her teeth and have her makeup and whatever. I don't know if, you know, whatever. I'm hoping that this, when she's a bit older, she'll have it as her like little vanity area, but at the moment it literally never gets used. It has hand soap in there that's full, and it has been full since she was in here because it just, yeah, we never use it. And a lot of people were worried about the sink leaking and destroying all the books. I mean, something that I maybe considered briefly, but the chances of that happening are pretty slim. Like, it's never happened before to any of the other sinks, so I think we would have to be very, very unlucky. So anyway, I used the area underneath the sink to set up like a little library for her. She has so many books. Like, really, I was just absolutely blown away by the amount of books that we got bought and sent when she was born. And obviously we have the bookshelves up behind me on the wall, but they're not particularly sturdy. We didn't really have a good place to store her books, where it looked nice and neat. So now she has like this little library area. She can take her books, go and read in her little teepee, and it's just a really nice little play area for her. And then you can shut the doors, and it's all neat and tidy in her bedroom. So bear in mind, her bedroom doesn't always look like this, guys. Like, she is a messy 2-year-old. She gets all of the toys out, grabs the toys from our bedroom, brings them in here, vice versa. So it doesn't always look like this, but this is a little look at her room. Now she's in her big girl bed, and some of the things that we've done just to make it a little bit more kind of toddler vibes rather than a nursery. So she loves it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see during this strange lockdown period. I've been doing loads of vlogs because it seems like the most normal kind of content that people want to watch. I mean, I'm wearing makeup now because I've just filmed something else, like a makeup review video as well, but like a lot of the days I'm just wearing super minimal makeup and just workout. I'm wearing workout gear right now. I say most days, every day I'm in workout gear, but yeah, I just feel like this kind of content is a bit more feels a bit more normal to make right now. So yeah, let me know if you have any more suggestions, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.